I am making this YouTube video to show what came in the box with my Kodak Scanza digital film scanner. This is the Kodak Scanza digital film scanner. This is the box it came in, and this is everything that came in the box. Just briefly, you have of course, the manual for it. You have several slide trays, or you have several trays, in this case a slide tray, and then you have an insert that will go in there for smaller film. This is 35mm slide tray. This is a 35mm slide tray. The reason why you have two different slide trays is that supposedly this one is for the little larger slides that were mounted in plastic mounts as opposed to cardboard mounts. This is the 8mm and Super 8mm film that goes in the front of it to transfer positive old home movie film. This is a film carrier, and the films that it will transfer, the different sizes of films that it will transfer, are 35mm, 126, 110, 8mm film, and Super 8mm film. Also, what came with it was, of course, electric or power. This can also plug into the computer if you wanted to take the image directly off of the SD card that will be mounted in here that you have to do a slide transfer. However, this also hooks into this to plug into electricity. And these, I assume, are for other countries to mount on here if you want to plug them in and take it to other countries for their electricity. This little brush is to wipe off the screen from on the inside of where the slides go in, or the film goes in. From time to time you would get a little dust. This is a wire that would connect your scanner to an old-fashioned TV, to be quite honest, from the back. And I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but I don't plan on using that. But here's what I have used and will be using, is the HDMI cable, which connects in the back and connects to an HDMI TV, and then of course the box. Now, just to show you the connections and how it does work, I'll go ahead and plug. Now, this is a mini to standard HDMI connection. So this is a mini connection coming out of here. So you can do your slides, have that connected to an HDMI TV, and watch them as you transfer them. You can see what you actually get. Like I said, this is to plug into a TV, which I have no idea why anybody would want to do that nowadays. So I'm going to discard that for me. And you also have the electric to furnish electricity to it. We can plug this in, and as well as it will read an SD card that plugs into it. But for the electricity, we plug it in right here at the back. It's USB, or in this case I'm plugging it in for power, but it's the same connection that if you want to hook it up USB to your computer. Now, the SD card that will go in there this is a 16 gigabyte SD card, but you have to have a SD card in here or it will not transfer. So it simply plugs in like that, and it sort of snaps in at the very back. And of course, the hole at the bottom is for the 8mm film transfer, or Super 8, and it goes in from the front. Okay, it goes in from the front. Now, I didn't buy this to transfer 8mm film. I bought it exclusively for me to transfer 35mm slides, which I have accumulated from the 60s and 70s, and other people may even have them older than that, or perhaps even newer. But the slide carrier goes in from the side in this fashion. If I don't have it upside down, but it goes in from the side like that. Okay, now it will stop. There's a stop that stops it. So it goes into place quite nicely, and it's set, and you can see it on the screen. When you reach that stopping point, it's in the right place. Now, we also have, like I mentioned earlier, we have an additional 35mm color slide adapter for thicker the plastic the plastic slides, which I don't mean they're plastic slides, but the holder for the slide film was plastic as opposed to cardboard. And frankly, I've transferred a lot of slides already, and I've used the same transfer for cardboard slides for the plastic slides, and it works fine for me, so I was very satisfied with that. Through this example, I have substituted the word transfer for scan. Be sure to watch my YouTube video, Pleasing Results Digitizing 35mm Slides using Kodak Scanza. Thanks for watching my YouTube video, and please subscribe to my channel.